What's up, Vikings Nation? Now, the draft is right around the corner. Next Thursday, it actually takes place, just 6 days away. And the Vikings have been rumored to maybe take a quarterback in the first round. However, there's also another rumor going around that the Vikings could take a quarterback in one of the later rounds. So who are those? Let's get right to it. With just a week until the 2023 NFL Draft officially starts, the Minnesota Vikings are doing their homework on just about every potential or positional player available. It's no secret that the new regime is trying to find their quarterback of the future. With Kirk Cousins on his last year of his deal with the team, it figures to be his last season in purple and gold. I will be taking a look at the depth of this year's quarterback class and will fill you in on who the Vikings may have their eye on in the middle to late rounds, okay? The first quarterback that the team has been keeping a close eye on is DTR, aka Dorian Thompson-Robinson. The UCL product is 23 years old and stands 6 foot 1 inch tall. In last year's college football season, Dorian Thompson-Robinson produced 3 100-plus yards with 27 touchdowns to 10 interceptions and a quarterback rating of 157.1. Now, the Vikings have been rumored to have had a pre-draft meeting with the UCLA quarterback. Okay, next up is Aiden O'Connell out of Purdue. As most late-round quarterback prospects, O'Connell's play took a slight dip in 2022 after a good 2021 season. Very roller coaster-esque film from the past 2 years, but it would be interesting to see if KOC and Kwesi could mold him into the future of the franchise. In his last year at Purdue, Aiden O'Connell posted 3,400 plus yards with 22 touchdowns and 13 interceptions. He also had a 88.1 quarterback rating. Okay. Another late-round quarterback prospect for the Vikings is none other than the Cinderella storied quarterback from last year's college football playoff, Max Duggan. Now, Duggan had a stellar last year at TCU, throwing for almost 3,700 yards with 32 touchdowns and measly 8 interceptions, which gave him a quarterback rating of 109.2. Now, the crazy part of his unbelievable run in the college football playoffs, Duggan wasn't even supposed to be the starting quarterback for TCU last year, but took complete control of his opportunity and led his team to a place it had never been before. Can Duggan carry on his stellar performance from his last year at TCU to Minnesota? It's potential. You never know. The last quarterback that the Vikings might take a swing at in the later rounds of the next draft would be Stetson Bennett. Okay, in Stetson's last season as a Georgia Bulldog, he had 27 touchdowns with only 7 interceptions, leading to an impressive 110.1 passer rating. The back-to-back national champion Bennett saw 15 of his former teammates leave for the 2022 NFL Draft and was still able to lead his team to a second straight title. There is a concern about his ceiling, but Bennett's toughness, competitiveness, and just the sheer will to win should say enough. He did run into some of the off-field issues celebrating his second title, but it's 2023. Who doesn't love a good old celebration, am I right? Many experts believe that Bennett could end up drafted, but would the Vikings take a low-round flyer on the back-to-back champ? I'm not really sure if that's possible. Now, of these 4 quarterbacks, okay, Dorian Thompson-Robinson seems like the most logical person to draft, or the most logical quarterback to draft for the Minnesota Vikings. Just seems like he's more developed than these guys. Yes, Stetson Bennett did win back-to-back national championships, but he's up there in age, okay? How long does he have left in his prime and stuff like that? You never know, okay? You can take a chance on a guy. Max Duggan, I don't want him just because I feel like that inexperience at TCU really is not going to help or translate to the NFL. I like his story, his Cinderella story and stuff like that, but I don't see it panning out. And Aiden O'Connell from Purdue, that doesn't make any sense to me. But there's a chance that we could take a quarterback middle to late round. Not really sure who it's going to be, but you guys can let me know what you want the Vikings to do. Do you want the Vikings to draft a quarterback? And if so, what round would that be? Let me know in the comments. Drop a like and subscribe to the channel. It'd be much, much appreciated. Have a great rest of your night, folks, and SKOL Vikes.